SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Professor Madhu Tirthani. Today we are going to take one of the important topic in Psychology of Human Behavior, TY BCom Sem 6, Conflict and Negotiation. In the last sem, we have seen the various types of directing and communicating, leadership concept, as well as the organization behaviors in Psychology of Human Behavior. Today, we are taking in Sem 6, Conflict. By the way, what is the meaning of conflict? Sometimes one of the parties says that, or we can say in a very normal way, that conflict refers to the difference of opinion between the colleagues, between the employer and the employees. Of course, it is that. But conflict has been defined as a process that begins one party perceives that the another party have a negative effect on it. This means that a person might say yes, but the other person may not agree with his or her decision. That is nothing but conflict. It encompasses a wide range of conflict that people experience in an organization. Incompatibility of goals. You might have some different goals as compared to the other person. Difference over the interpretations of facts. You may have the same data, but you may interpret in a very different manner. Disagreement based on the behavior expectations. Sometimes somebody expects something else and you are expecting something other. There are certain traditional views of conflict. Normally the conflict arises because of the poor communication. You may not communicate what you have decided with your colleagues or with your senior staff. There is a lack of openness. This means that we are not able to express our views or opinions in the meeting. Failure to respond to the employee's need. May the employees have some different aspects. May the employees need something different, but you are expecting something else. However, there is a human relations views of conflict that believe that conflict is a natural and inevitable outcome in any group. Human relations, that is, sometimes we may have some different views or the opinions when we compare with the other people. There is an interactive view of conflict also. Not only have a positive force in the group, but it is absolutely necessary for a group to perform effectively. Sometimes we may enforce the employees that we should follow their orders only. Sometimes it may create a conflict between them. They are the functional conflict. Conflict that support the goal of the group and improves its performance. Functional conflict helps to improve the performance of an employee, whereas a dysfunctional conflict that hinders the group performance. See, when we are saying about the functional conflict means that those conflict which arises because we want to achieve the goals of the organization. It may happen that employees are not satisfied with the goals which we have to achieve. They have some different viewpoints relating to the goals. Whereas when we are speaking about the dysfunctional conflict, these are those conflicts that hinders our group performance. There may be some persons who are not agree with the goals or the goals of the organization. It have a negative aspect. It may have the negative aspects on the employees. There are the types of conflict. Task conflict. Conflict over the content and the goal of the work. Relationship conflict. It may have an interpersonal relationship. You may not feel comfortable with working that employee or with working that colleague. You may have certain kind of biasness with that employee. That is nothing but a relationship conflict. Process conflict. Conflict over how the work gets done. Sometimes we want that the work should be done by today itself. But some of the other person says that it is not possible. This work cannot be done by today. It can be done by tomorrow or by day after tomorrow. In that case, we have a conflict over the work process also. See, there are the certain stages. Communication. There are certain kind of a symmetric difficulties or misunderstandings when we are communicating with the other persons. You may want to say something else, but when you are communicating with that person, that person may interpret something different. Structure, size and the specialization of job, jurisdiction clarity, or you can say there are certain kind of things that we want to clear it, but we are unable to clear it. We may have used in those words. A same word might have a different meaning for you. Goal incompatibility. See, whatever the goals which they have planned, it has been planned by the top level of management. However, when the person is working at the ground level, they know the difficulty that has been arised to achieve that goals. Leadership style. We always want a participative leadership. We do not want an autocratic or the autocratic type of leadership at all. Reward system should be there. If an employee is working, we should try to have some rewards over there. Interdependency of the group is also sometimes we are depending so much on our colleagues or on our subordinates that we think that they are doing our work also. There are certain kind of personal variables also, like difference in individual value system. Certain type of personality types are also there. Some persons are very different. They may be calm or they may be like that. Very much hyperness nature is also there. However, there is a coercion and a personalization. Perceived conflict. Awareness by one or more parties of the existence of the condition that create an opportunity for the conflict to arise. Felt conflict. Emotional involvement. Maybe you want to achieve something else and that person is not having a belief in you. It may create a sense of emotionalness that person is not believing on you. It may have a feeling of anxiety, anger, frustration that they are considering not a part of the organization. It is just like a feeling arises, and due to that feeling the conflict may arises. See, there are certain negative emotions are also there and certain positive emotions also there because of the conflict arises. Intention. Decision to act in a given way. Yeah, we want to act in a whatever the decision they have taken. We have to just follow that. Sometimes it may lead to the frustration in us. We are just like a puppet. Whatever the upper levels are giving us and we have to just follow their orders. We feel that we are not a part of the organization. We require the cooperativeness over here. Attempting to satisfy the other party concern. We should develop a positiveness to satisfy our own concern also. Competing. A desire to satisfy one interest regardless of the impact of the other party to the conflict. Collaborating. That is, we want to collaborate our wants with some other wants so that the conflict can be removed out. We try to avoid or withdraw or suppress a conflict also somewhere. Accommodating the willingness of one party to accommodate the opponent can also reduce. Compromising also is there a situation which one party to a conflict is willing to give someone other. This may also reduce a conflict. See, conflict management is various techniques which we can use to reduce the conflict. That is also one of the outcomes. Functional outcomes we see from the conflict is that it may increase our group performance. अगर वो कर रहा है तो मैं क्यों नहीं करूं? This also happens. It's improve the quality of decision also. It's creativity and innovation can also develop. This means that it has a positive effect also. Encouragement of the interest and curiosity. Sometimes when we conflict over there some of the issues, we feel that we are the part of this organization, and this encourages our interest and curiosity to do something new. These are one of the provision of a medium for problem solving also. It creates an environment for self-evaluation. What we have done for the organization. Creating the functional conflict, reward the dissident, punish the conflict avoiders. Sometimes the person who create a conflict, we punish that person also. Dysfunctional outcome from the conflict. Development of discontent. The person is not satisfied with the organization. It reduces the group effectiveness. The person is not want to work in a group. There is certain kind of retarded communication. That person will not communicate with the other colleagues or with other staff members at all. It reduces the group cohesiveness. That person will not like to live in a group. He will not believe in that teamwork at all. It creates an infighting among the group members and overcomes the group goals also. See, negotiation is one of the important techniques which can be used to avoid the conflict. It is a process in which two or the more parties exchange the goods or services and attempt to agree on the exchange rate for them. We are believing in the one of the technique which is called as Banta. B stands for the best, A stands for the alternative, and T stands for the two, a negotiative agreement. This means that the best alternative to a negotiated agreement, the lowest acceptable value to an individual for the negotiated agreement. Sometimes whenever the conflict arises, we use this technique, that is Banta, that is best alternative solution which can be used to reduce that conflict. See, there's another strategy which can reduce the conflict, that is nothing but bargaining strategy. Negotiation that seeks to divide up to a fixed amount of resources, a win or loss situation. Integrative bargaining, that negotiation that seeks one or more settlement that can create a win-win solution. There are certain issues in negotiation also. The role of personality tried. Some of the person doesn't like that he should not be lowered through the negotiation. कुछ persons को आदत नहीं होती negotiation करने की. They think that whatever we have said, we are going to stick in that only. We are not going to compromise with any of the situation. Such kind of personalities are also there. Sometimes there is a gender differences in negotiation. Women negotiate no differently from men, although the men apparently negotiate slightly better outcomes. Men and women with similar power bases use the same negotiating styles. Women attitude towards the negotiation and their success as a negotiator are less favorable than men. Sometimes there is certain kind of gender biasness also at the time of negotiation. Third party negotiation. That means this conflict has not been arise between the employees but with the customers or with the creditors. In that case, we are having a mediator. A mediator, that is a neutral third party who facilitates a negotiated solution. It may be a counselor also, who helps us by using the reasoning why you have arise a conflict. He may ask a question, why you are not persuading yourself, why you are not adjusting with the situations. Arbitrator, a third party to a negotiation who has an authority to dictate an agreement. This means arbitrator is just like a judge. Whatever he will decide, both the parties has to agree with that situation. Conciliator. This may be arised at the industrial acts also. Whenever there is a kind of a strike or lockout, we appoint an industrial conciliation officer. He is a third party who provides an informal communication between the negotiator and the opponent. He helps both the parties to negotiate it. Consultant. A consultant is also a third party who attempts to facilitate a creative solution through communication and analysis. Now, in a negotiation, communication, issues or interests should be there. First stage. Whenever we are starting a negotiation, first we should know what is a conflict. What kind of conflict has been arise? What are the difference of opinion is there? What kind of interest both the parties are having? Then skill. What kind of skill we can use? Either we go for the arbitrator, either we go for the mediator, either we go for the counselor. What kind of method we can use to negotiate? And getting to others, yes, this is a final stage. In this, both the parties agree with the negotiation and we are resolve the conflict over here. See, negotiation skill includes introduce yourself first of all. Readiness to engage, eye contact, have a smile on the face. This means that whatever the person is saying to you, still you are listen him patiently. Very important that you should listen that person very patiently. Closeness, stuffing. See, whenever you meet that person, both the parties have some greeting like hugging, handshakes, bowing down or namaskar like that. You should have a negotiation skill for that. This means that both the parties having a feeling. This third party is very much good and we should try to agree with that things. See, concluding the management conflict through negotiation. Conclusion, I can say that conflict may be the short-term hardship. And we can conclude in that way, conflict may be a short-term hardship, but it gives an opportunity for the growth and development. See, कहा जाता है कि that whenever an employee says in a very open manner regarding your views or ideas, we should respect the views and the ideas of the employees. Because whatever the employees are saying, because they are working practically, they are trying to implementing that plans. Conflict management can very well be aided by the negotiation facts. Whenever the conflict arises, we should try to negotiate with that things. We should not try to elaborate that conflict. The key focus on the principle, not the position power. Conflict is like a strong wind. Build walls to block it or build the windmills. We should not try to have the conflict at a long impact. It is just we should try to negotiate with that person. We should try to resolve that conflict. Thank you very much for listening me patiently. Have a good day.